Christian Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Women in the World of the Earliest Christians, Illuminating Ancient Ways of Life by Lynn Cohick, narrated by Anne Richardson. Introduction. Claudia invited her friend Lepidina to her birthday party. Who doesn't like a party? Time to catch up with friends, hear about births, marriages, mutual friends. Time to complain or enthuse about work, kids, one's spouse or in-laws. Time to relax and enjoy good food and drink. This invitation sounds like it refers to a current event, but actually it is taken from a first-century Latin invitation. Claudia Severa to her Lepidina greetings. On 11 September, sister, for the day of the celebration of my birthday, I give you a warm invitation to make sure that you come to us, to make the day more enjoyable for me by your arrival, if you are present. Give my greetings to your Cerealis. My Alias and my little son send him their greetings. I shall expect you, sister. Farewell, sister, my dearest soul, as I hope to prosper and hail. The invitation, found in the ancient Roman fort of Vindolanda in northern Britain, highlights several important aspects of women's lives in the ancient world. Husbands and sons are named, indicating the importance of marriage and motherhood. Friendship between women of equal social rank highlights the social networks women formed. The last two sentences were written by Claudia herself, not by the military scribe, highlighting women's educational possibilities. In fact, the invitation is the earliest known female Latin writing sample. Both Claudia and Lepidina are wives of military commanders and are posted with their husbands, giving them informal access to military and hence political authority. In short, within this brief invitation, a world of real women's lives opens up and begs to be explored. What did a day in the life of a first-century Jewish or Christian woman look like? Perhaps not much different from some women's lives today, especially women who live in areas with limited technology, much poverty, and oppressive government. But for those of us who enjoy the benefits of advanced technology and stable democracies, in other words, the benefits of a middle-class existence, a first-century woman's life is barely comprehensible, and yet intriguing. To draw a portrait of a real woman's life is not easy, because she left few literary or epigraphic clues. All we have are the occasional snippets of verse or lines on a tombstone, and the odd invitation or business receipt. Our evidence comes mainly from her father, brother, husband, lover, and owner. In other words, men. Moreover, the information is often polemical or rhetorical, or simply uninterested in women's activities. Literary documents are not purely objective, unbiased accounts of history, but come with supporting ideologies and agendas that can obscure historical evidence. That said, ancient texts are not irredeemably patriarchal or androcentric. A careful reading can yield authentic pictures of women's lives. Using insights from cultural anthropology and sociology about the importance of class and status in understanding religious communities, this study will rely on epigraphic, inscriptional, and archaeological remains as a supplement to, and perhaps a corrective for, interpreting the literary evidence. Why write this book? I was on a journey of discovery, looking for information about real women who lived during the time of Second Temple Judaism, during the Roman Republic and Empire, during the birth of Christianity. I read arguments describing their daily life inside and outside the home. But the more I read, the less clear this every woman became. The immediate impetus for writing this book was my frustration over the various analyses concerning New Testament.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?